Well, it's been a big news week for gaming, and specifically today, Thursday, as I'm recording this. The video will be out Friday, but today on Thursday, there's been quite a bit of news. So, what we're going to do is we're going to hop in, we're going to discuss it. We're just going to give a weekly roundup of what's gone on throughout the week. And I think this will be a new series going forward. So, with that being said, let's get right into it. And I think it's only fair to start with what I think is the biggest news that dropped this week, and it actually dropped today as I'm recording this, and that is the fact that Google is shutting down their Stadia services. Yes, you heard that correctly, folks.
Stadia
is coming to a close, and it will be official as of January 18th, 2023. And this is from an article from The Verge by Jay Peters and Alex Kranz. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. So if you're on the platform, you're able to play your library of games until that date, but once January 18th rolls around, then your games will be removed and you will be refunded via Google for any of your Stadia purchases. That includes any hardware, software, or DLCs you may have purchased for games on Google Stadia, so you'll be getting a refund on controllers, those dongle devices that you plug in to actually play your Stadia, and then you'll also be getting refunds on games as well as DLCs. And honestly, I'm not going to slam dunk on Stadia. I'm not going to do that because honestly, that's not what this channel is about. I will slam dunk on something later in the video. You'll see what that is. But right now, Stadia is safe for me. I do want to say that I feel bad for anybody involved, anybody losing their jobs over this, anybody who's working on the Stadia platform. You got these small indie developers who are working hard to bring games to Stadia, and now that's just kind of out the window for them. That's like thousands and thousands of dollars invested to bring their game to a platform that's just not there anymore. Now, I want to preface what I'm about to say with I have no knowledge of business. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I went to school for any of this stuff because I didn't, and I'm damn sure not going to sit here and pretend like I know how to start a successful gaming platform because I don't. But I will say that I felt like the writing was on the wall for Stadia as soon as they announced the termination of their first-party game development studios. I just kind of feel like if you're not going to support your platform with first-party content, then you're not really in it for the long haul, and it turns out they weren't really in it for the long haul. But that's really all I've got to say about that topic, but I will leave a link in the description for the article that I got this info from, and I definitely recommend checking it out because it is a really good article, gives a lot more insight into what's actually happening over at Google. But for the time being, let's move on to the next topic. And this next topic I was thinking about putting at the end of the video, but I realized I don't want to end my video on a negative note, and I am going to get a little negative, and I think it's kind of deserved. So what I'm going to do is get right into this next topic, and that is PlayStation Stars. And if you're not up to speed on what PlayStation Stars is, well, it's essentially Sony's crack at what Microsoft Rewards is over on Xbox, except they're doing things a little bit differently. So as far as I know, PlayStation Stars is free to join for anybody with a PlayStation account, or at least it will be free once it officially rolls out. I think next month, I think October is their planned release for PlayStation Stars. And now, according to this article over on GameSpot, there will be a link in the description for this article, but according to this article, it says that the program has 4 tiers, and members are able to access higher tiers by earning 128 rare trophies and buying at least 4 games from the PlayStation Store as they go from the starting point of level 1 all the way up to level 4. Now, the main point of contention for a lot of people, myself included, is the 4th tier. Now, I'm trying to find info on the first 3 tiers, but I really can't, no matter where I look. So we're just going to focus on this 4th tier for right now. And actually, I'll have a link to the VGC article for this because I do believe VGC is the one who dropped this first. And according to the VGC article, it says that the level tier 4 perk includes a commemorative collectible and a promise that when contacting PlayStation customer support, you will be given priority in the chat order. Now, this is dumb for a lot of reasons. Too many reasons to fully list, so I'm just going to focus on one example that I can give you. Let's just say someone's been a loyal PlayStation gamer ever since the PS3 generation. You've been playing those games on PS3, you've been playing them on PS4, you've been playing them on PS5, you've been buying all your games on PlayStation in that time. According to this tier list and according to PlayStation Stars, this person now takes priority over a new PlayStation gamer. Let's say you're someone who's never played a game in your life. I know that's not us in this community, that's not you watching this video, that's just a regular person living their everyday life. They've never played a game before, but then they see the state of play. What is this on their Facebook or something? They see like a clip from state of play and they're like, wow, this game looks really cool. I didn't know games were like that. Maybe this gaming thing is for me after all. Now, common sense would suggest that the person I just described to you is going to need a lot more customer support than someone who's, I don't know, been playing games their entire life, right? Troubleshooting issues with the console, basic questions about the console, basic questions about the UI, basic questions about the games, basic questions about literally anything, the services, PS Plus, questions about anything this guy is gonna have. Too bad. Wait in line. You're not Sony's priority. Sorry. Now, do you see why that's very stupid to me? Because listen, I'm all for PlayStation rewarding loyal PlayStation gamers for playing their games on PlayStation. I think that's a great idea. I was excited when they announced PlayStation Stars, and guess what? I'm still kind of interested. But the fact that PlayStation thinks that the incentive for me to be a loyal PlayStation gamer is priority customer support is completely insane. Every customer should have priority customer support. Honestly, you know what? There should be no such thing as priority customer support. Every customer should have priority because they are a customer. They have purchased into your ecosystem. You should support them when they need supported. I mean, when they announced PlayStation Stars, I was expecting, you know, exclusive discounts for loyal PlayStation gamers, exclusive rewards, exclusive early access to maybe a PlayStation exclusive for loyal PlayStation gamers. I did not expect that they would lean into priority customer support. That is insane. And I've got to cut myself off here because if I don't, then I'll just keep rambling. So we're going to move on to the next topic because we're trucking through this. You and me, we're going to get through this, okay? And good news because now we're on to some great news in the gaming industry, and that's the fact that Cyberpunk has cleared 20 million sales following its resurgence, according to CD Projekt Red. Now this, again, comes from VGC. And honestly, I'm not going to go very in depth on this. I just wanted to put it in here because I think CD Projekt Red is a fantastic developer. I think Cyberpunk 2077 is a ridiculously good game, one of the greatest RPGs ever made in my opinion. And I highly recommend that you hop in and give it a chance. Whether you're on Series S, whether you're on Series X, PC, PS5, I don't care. As long as you're on any of those platforms, you gotta hop in and play this game. It's well worth it. It's fantastic. And I think that was a good palate cleanser from our last topic. And we're about to move into some more good news, so get ready. Because Xbox and PC exclusive Scorn is moving up in release date. A lot of games are being pushed back. Skull and Bones was recently delayed this week, but Scorn is being moved up. And I think that that is worth highlighting. While Scorn as a game doesn't look like it's my kind of game, in fact, every trailer I see creeps me out, it grosses me out, and I just don't want to play it. But I think it's a great thing when developers not only have a set release date, but then move that release date up, because that just shows me that development's gone good, you're feeling confident, you're ready to get it out there in the hands of players. So hats off to Ebb Software. I can't imagine it was easy working on a game during, you know, a global pandemic, but they did it, and it looks like it's going to be releasing early. And all joking aside, I know I kid around, but I probably will have a video out on Scorn on the Xbox Series S whenever it releases. I know it releases October 14th now. I believe that is a Friday, so I'll have a video out for you on Monday, so you can definitely look forward to that. And then finally, I want to end the video on a really good note, and that's these new images from the remake of Dead Space. I am super hyped for this game. I just played the Dead Space series for the first time a few months ago, like right before summer started, and I loved it. I mean, I didn't love 3, I'll say that, but Dead Space 1 and 2, phenomenal games. I can't wait for this remake. I can't wait for Callisto Protocol. I can't wait for all these games. But Dead Space Remake is looking like it's going to be absolutely fire. I cannot wait to check this game out. But I think that I can wrap it here for the news this week. I do think that this is going to be a new series for me going forward every Friday, probably looking back on the news of the week. If there's anything major that happens in the week, like let's say there's an acquisition or something, let's say a new game gets announced that I'm really excited for, then, you know, hey, I'll probably drop a video that specific day. But as far as, like, you know, just rounding up the news of the week, I'll have that out at the end of the week, every week from here on out on Friday. So look forward to that. And if you've made it this far into the video, I really do appreciate it. I do say that all the time. I say it every video now, but I really do appreciate it if you're watching the videos. If you're making it this far, it means a lot to me. And if you're enjoying this kind of content, consider subscribing, consider ringing the notification bell to stay up to date on all my latest content going forward from here into the new year and way beyond that, because I do plan to make this a long-term thing. I'm really having a blast making these videos, and it is a very big goal of mine to be doing it full time. So go ahead and leave a like if you like the video, leave a comment if you feel so inclined. I try to reply to all my comments. I really do appreciate any comments that I get. And with that being said, Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.